Once you have like a solid handle on the foundations of attraction and you're able to draw a girl into your frame and trigger the initial spark of attraction and energy between you and her, then you need to establish a connection with her on an emotional and a physical and ultimately on a sexual level. But there's also something that's equally as important that happens at the same time as you develop a connection with her, which is comfort, like making her comfortable in your presence. Basically, in the beginning, before she really knows you, she's likely going to be like a little bit afraid of you. And this kind of fear, it's going to come up especially at each stage where the relationship between you and her moves another step forward towards becoming an actual sexual relationship. So, for example, in the beginning, maybe it's when you first meet up for a date. And then later on, it would be like when you try to bring her back to your place, or when you kiss her, or whatever. Basically, every time where things progress like one step closer to being more intimate or towards becoming a sexual relationship. And this can also happen for men as well. For example, I've had this kind of fear, like maybe she wants to steal something from me, or like somehow set me up to manipulate me for money, or like some sort of Me Too movement type of blackmail or something like that. And it's based on absolutely nothing. Like it's just an instinctive type of fear response that has deep psychological roots stretching back millions of years in evolution. So the point is that even as men, we can also have these kinds of fears about dating as well. So it's easy to understand why she would also have like reservations to just feel totally comfortable seeing you or trusting you before really getting to know you. So, for example, she might be afraid that you are going to like kidnap her or kill her, or maybe like some other kind of evil plans that you might have. And also, she's just going to be like nervous and have performance anxiety. And if she's too nervous, then all of these kinds of fears are going to basically take over and be used as like a justification for why she shouldn't see you, even if logically she doesn't really believe any of it. It's just like a better safe than sorry kind of attitude and a way to avoid having to face this kind of fear. It's kind of like if you feed birds, they're going to be attracted to the food, but they're not just going to like totally give you all of their trust just because you have something that they want. They still see you as like a potential threat, so they're going to keep a distance so that they can easily escape if you decide to go evil and turn against them. So basically, if you want anything to actually happen between you and her, then a surface level of attraction is not going to be enough. Like if her fear is more powerful than her desire to actually see you, then she might even secretly fantasize about being with you, but still never actually see you in real life. And this sort of thing has actually happened to me before, where there have been girls who really liked me a lot, but they were like too nervous or too scared to actually see me. And it's probably happened even more times than I even know about. Sometimes when you get rejected, it's not just because she doesn't like you. There can be many other reasons. So basically, in order to counter this, it's necessary to build trust and comfort with her. It's kind of like if there's a cat that's afraid of you, you need to slowly warm up to it and build trust before it starts to start rubbing up on your leg or jumping up to sit on your lap. It's basically the same thing with girls. So you need to have patience, first of all, and you need to be able to see things from her point of view and understand that she's going to have this kind of fear and reservation, and don't take it personally, like she's somehow purposely being cold towards you or rejecting you. If you can't handle the kind of pseudo rejection that comes up as a result of her being like nervous or afraid, then it basically means that you lack the strength of frame to be able to make her feel comfortable in general. So, in other words, in order to make her feel comfortable, you need to be comfortable yourself, right? So, you need to be able to calm down and relax your energy and just be comfortable being yourself. And if you can do that, then she will also naturally start to relax and to open up to you and slowly be more comfortable being herself and being together with you in your presence. And over time, this is going to lead to a deeper and deeper connection between you and her. And as this connection deepens, it leads pretty naturally towards sex. But the point is that in order for a girl to want to actually meet up with you and to spend time with you and to move things forward, then the strength of this connection and comfort that's drawing her towards you needs to be stronger than any fear that she has, which is repelling her away from you. So in other words, it's basically a matter of physics, where the strength of attraction needs to overpower the strength of repulsion in order for the two molecules to join and merge together. But none of this matters if you don't have the fundamentals down and like you're not able to meet and attract girls in the first place. And if you want to learn all of the foundations of attraction and how to build a connection and how to build up the skills and the confidence over time, then you can click on the link that should be either below or in the description, where we go into all of this in like a lot of detail. So if you're interested, then just click on the link and I will talk to you inside.